Hi, I'm Ana Foxxx, and you're watching Lyfe on Mars. Did you see that White Lady Phone voice?
Oh. Fuck, that looks good. That's from an Australian.
So I was like, what's the big deal about sucking dick? He's like, you want to know? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, I'll show you how. And I was like, for real? And he's like, yeah. Cheers to that.
Cheers, tea. Oh, no, I don't know what that is. It's just one letter.
It's okay, we love tea.
Yeah.
She's every day. There's like highlight Sasha, like maybe like ombre Sasha.
Ooh.
There's 40-inch Sasha.
40 inch?
Yeah, she's on the way.
Extra inches.
Sell or whatever negative thing they had to say made me push myself harder to get to where I am, and it's not gonna stop just because I have the most awards currently. For
Makes you more proud. You know. Cheers. Cheers. We're always on. Always on. It's exhausting. On the top, okay. Ana Foxxx, what does a typical day in your life in LA look like? What does a typical day start with? It's like
well, it starts with smoking weed.
Really?
Yeah, I wake big every day. It's like my favorite thing to do. So I smoke.
Do you have any here today?
I have a lot here
Oh,
today.
thank
Of course
God.
I
My
brought.
pen ran out
Of
this
course I
week.
brought weed.
So you wake up, you wake and bake. I love that you wake and bake.
Mhm.
Like, that's not taboo. It's not.
Mm-mm. It's nice. It feels good. I chill out. Then I get my bathtub started. You know how I love bath bombs.
Yes.
I sit in there for like 45 minutes, but I wake up really early. I'm like a young old lady. Like I wake up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock for no reason.
You wake up at that time?
Yeah, it's because the
what
dogs.
I wake up at that time, and I think the only other person in the world that's up is Elsa or people in other countries.
Oh no, it's me.
I'm gonna be calling you in the morning.
Yeah, call me. That's why me and Holly talk FaceTime in the morning, because I'm up and I'm like, oh.
She doesn't even get up till 7 though, and because I'm up at 4:30.
I'm like a weirdo. I look at Instagram and I wait for like those little green dots to show that people are awake, and I'm like, you're awake, and I FaceTime. I'm like, haha, good morning. I'm already done like 18 things. What are you up to?
It feels good that you go to bed early.
Yeah, sometimes I'll go to bed like at 9 o'clock, 8:30, 10 o'clock. I feel late. Like I feel like that's past my bedtime.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Definitely. I go to bed at like 8 or 9 o'clock, but I feel like, why would you be sitting up just to, you know how it was like cool to be up when you were young? It was like staying up late was like a cool thing to do.
Oh yeah.
But like, so I feel like we take that into our adulthood and we're told like, you know, stay up late because it's like, oh, you go to bed so early, whatever. But why am I going to sit up and watch television shows just because I will feel uncool, some sort of weird ingrained thing from being in high school that it was cool to stay up late? I want to go to bed when the sun goes down and rise when the sun gets up.
Yeah.
Why would you sit there just watching television mindlessly when you can get up early in the morning, get all this shit done, and even if you had a 9-to-5 job or whatever, that would mean you get a whole life before you go to work.
Before you go to work,
Yeah.
You're not stressing and running and struggling to like get ready. You know, like waking up late sucks. Being late sucks. So I wake up really early and have everything done before anybody can email me.
And what other things do you get done in the morning? What does that routine look like? What's your favorite beauty? What is your beauty regime in the morning?
Bath bomb, and while I'm in the tub.
What does the bath bomb do for you? Because I see you do them on Instagram all the time.
I brought you one.
Yay! Thank you.
The bath bombs, I usually find ones that are like have a lot of Epsom salt and have a lot of oil in it, so that way when I get in the tub, my body's soaking and I'm relaxed and then I'm moisturized.
Well, that's good that it has oil in it, because I always assume like the Epsom salts when I do them that it would keep me. I know they say that like it's good because it's got minerals and stuff, but I need oil, so that's good. You gotta get ones with oil.
Yeah, if they don't have oil, I'll put it in the tub. I just put that stuff in the tub. It's like a little witch's brew.
Yes, you'll seem like it's like actually a cocktail that you have to put 5 ingredients in to get, because that's thick.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, just dash of this and that.
Do you sell the water after, or?
No, you know, I thought about that because I saw this girl do it.
Yeah.
And she made a lot of money, but
because that's actually water they could use. Like it's got so much good shit in it. You probably paid a bit of money for the water.
They could probably take another bath off.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because you have them 5 times a day, you
I
gotta
do.
be clean.
I'm about that life. It's like some people really like, I don't know, football. I really like bath bombs. Like I go to the different stores and like I harass the people. They think I'm robbing them because I just walk in and I grab a bag and I just like start dumping bath bombs and they're like,
You're like eating them. You know, people are biting each other's faces off.
Right, yeah. Like, move, bitch. I got this.
Vampire Diaries or whatever.
All of the
Cannibal.
above. All
Oh.
of the above. I usually watch Netflix or YouTube shows while I'm in the bath. So like I'll time myself because they're usually like 40 minutes.
How do you watch them? Do you have a TV in your bath?
No, I have, those little trays.
Oh, yeah. I was at your house. I remember seeing it, thinking, I think I might have taken a photo of it, but I was drunk, so.
You gotta get a tray.
Yeah.
It's the best thing because you can put your juice
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever morning drink you're gonna have, your razor for shaving.
Don't get too wrinkly.
I think because I do them every day, I've noticed when I make my other friends get in the bathtub with me, they're like prudy right away, and it takes me like an hour or two
Your
before.
skin is like a dolphin now. It's
Yeah.
just like you.
Yeah.
Maybe there is that.
I'm a
You've
fish.
evolved.
Yeah. I've evolved into a fish.
I like it. As long as you don't smell like one.
No.
Oh my god. And do you have a bath like with anyone ever? No.
Yeah, you can fit 2 people comfortably in
But
like a regular tub.
It's best to do it by yourself though, right? Because then that's your time.
Yeah, by myself is better. If I'm having any kind of shindig,
Yeah.
it's like stay away from me because I'm gonna try to get everybody in the tub.
Oh.
Like, if I rent a place that has like a big ass tub, I'm
Yeah.
like, everybody's getting in. Everybody's getting in. You can put your clothes on. You can be naked. Whatever. Everybody's getting in.
I love that. Ooh, I love it. Parts at Anna's, thank you.
Yes.
Oh my god. Well, that seems like a good beauty regime then. That's your secret. It's all in the secret sauce, which is the bath.
The bath and then moisturize.
What do you use as moisturizer? What is it? If you could pick one product that's your tip, like that you couldn't live without.
Mm-hmm. I
And
really
then you get
like
2.
I like Hemp's lotion. You know the lotion that they.
Lotion.
It's got a weed plant on it.
Oh yeah, I know the one. It's
Uh-huh.
like a brownish beige bottle,
Yeah.
green. Yeah.
It's really moisturizing. Like I don't
That's
think
the whole body.
Yeah, your whole body.
Face?
Face too. I put it on my face.
So not expensive.
Not expensive.
That's good. I
It's
like those
perfect.
ones.
Yeah.
It's usually products like that.
Yeah, it's easy and you can just. I sometimes use a lot, so it'll be like 20 pump and like.
Yeah.
And I don't feel guilty because it wasn't like $100 bottle.
Yes.
So that stuff is really good. I don't think it really gets you high. I think it
Well,
really
it's hemp.
moisturizes.
It's not like a THC.
Right. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's just really good at moisturizing. And then I like toner spray,
Which toner?
vitamin C, or rose water.
Rose water. Vitamin C is
Mhm.
like something that I'm really into at the moment on my skin because all of the dermatologists always say like no matter what the vitamin C. Shut
Vitamin
the
C.
fuck up, Moo. Sorry about
Moo-moo.
that. Moo, this is not your time. This
She
is
thought
not.
the question was for her.
Oh,
She was
sorry.
like, vitamin C.
She thought the question was. Sorry, bitch. You'll get your turn.
You're next.
Oh. God. I always say, you want to die, Moo?
It's okay. I threaten my dogs all the time.
Yeah.
You have to have one to know.
Yeah, exactly. And then Holly goes, why do you say that to her? I'm not actually going to kill her.
Gotta have one to know.
Oh yeah, and I want to know, describe your style and then what would be your favorite item of clothing?
My style, I like when I was little, I had a bunch of Barbie dolls.
Yeah.
So I really like how Barbie dolls are dressed. You know, I like wearing cute dresses, bright colors. I love wearing heels, even if my toes are fucked up. I'm still gonna put a pair of heels on because I just like the attention you get when you walk in and people hear that click, click, click sound. I'm like, yes, bitch, yes.
You sound like a girly girl, like when you were little to be like, I can't wait to have like things that I can accessorize and that's good.
Yeah.
I feel like you're very in the moment. It might be the weed smoking because like when I think of you, like you get into your like, I'm into right now, like at one point it's like Fashion Nova right now, even like, yeah, or like, I'm online shopping for this, or I'm going to go to a special place to get bath bombs, and you need to be in the moment to do those sorts of things because it's like that self-care little bits and pieces, and I guess that's why you have humor too, because it's just like that. I'm in the moment saying things like, and the truth is funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I just went off on a tangent there.
It's a good one.
But you what did I even ask? Oh yeah, you getting ready and luxuriating yourself and accessorizing and putting a lot. And I just saw you recently at the X3 Expo, and you were the best dressed person there. You brought down the house, but also like just the shit you put together, and not necessarily always it looks expensive, but I know because Anna tells me like you know she knows how to get those. Yeah, I know. It's like it takes a lot of effort to put in all of that and look like $1 billion on a dime, which is even better because you could afford it. But I feel like all of those little bits is what makes you you. And I can imagine you as a little girl thinking, oh my god, Barbie, she has these earrings, she's got this, I want to have heels that make sense.
Yeah, just she's a bad bitch.
So it's the details, that's what you're attached to. I feel like you in the details and planning things out and having a vision. You, one day you're going to have your own line of like clothing. Or
I think so. No, not yet, but I did go to school for textiles when I was in college, so I do like fashion.
Did that?
Yeah, I do like fashion. I do like
the writing is on the wall.
Everything. Yeah. So it's all kind of like full circle, like creating your character and like fixing.
You got to go live it for a little bit first, and then you can come and report on it through clothing.
Yeah. I just remember when I started, all these women were so fucking badass. I was like, oh, it's cool to be like whatever you want to be.
How old are you now? Is that the case?
No, it's a totally cool question. I'm 33.
See, I thought you were 28.
Yay!
But like, I mean, you're the same age as I am.
Yay.
For one more week. Oh, I don't want that to be public knowledge. It's literally my birthday on Sunday. But you'll know what we do. I don't know. I haven't planned anything yet. I hope you're around.
I'll be there.
But so yeah, that's good. Okay, well, clothing year in the next couple. Well, you'll answer that in my later questions. Do you exercise? What is your workout routine? If so, I feel like you just wake up like that.
You know what's funny? For the longest time, I didn't exercise. I have a lot of brothers, so I like naturally just like wrestling and would beat their ass every Sunday. You just wrestle with them. So I think I had.
So beating up guys is your exercise routine?
Yeah.
I love that. Beating up guys. What a workout. Yes.
Yeah. So I had a more athletic physique growing up, and it was easy to maintain until recently. I feel like COVID just kind of like changed everything, and I got like a little fluffy for the first time in my life.
What is fluffy?
Excuse me.
What is?
Excuse me.
One more for the cheap.
One more.
What's fluffy mean?
Fluffy is when you get that little, Y2K, freshman 15.
Oh.
Your COVID weight. Like I was eating burgers and drinking wine every day, so I was comfortable.
But I feel like I saw you. You had the trainer.
Yeah, I had a trainer. I got a trainer.
So don't lie about beating up guys. Although you beat him up a little.
I still beat up guys. I beat them up professionally now, but no, my trainer helped me. I had two trainers. I had a woman trainer who I credit getting me into shape, and then I had a guy trainer who just kind of like was fun to keep me going to work out, having a hottie there, I'll go work out.
You're like, can we get to the good part?
Yeah, I'll go to the gym.
But that's good. What is my incentive? Oh yeah, I eventually want someone to fuck me.
Right, yeah.
So you had that.
Yeah,
very one-stop shop.
Exactly. My first trainer, I was like, I have to be respectful and not try to fuck her, so I got one that I could fuck.
Yes.
Fun.
I love that you're bisexual. That's so much more options.
Yeah.
That's what Mia Malkova recently said. She was like, I'm very bisexual. She's like, but I do like, she's like, I prefer the dick. Like, I just need that dick, but she's very bisexual. And I was like, there's definitely different levels. Yeah. Because I hear it in people's conversations. Like, some people are like, and I believe when she says she's bisexual, I believe you, but I believe that they're, like, on that scale, like, it's like more, like, there's a person, but then there's also, like, some people attracted to the physical parts just as equal as well. It's not even about a person. It's like, no, I like that puss and I like that dick. And I don't care if they're assholes or fucked up in the head.
I agree. I feel like I'll fuck anyone, anything really. Not anything, but anyone.
Not anything.
Not
anything.
Exactly.
Moo, you're safe. But she's got a tiny. It's cute. It's like a bun.
A little bun.
I want to get her an OnlyFans where she has like a long fingernail and she's laying in front of the fire like that.
I've done that shot before. It works. It gets a lot of tips too.
My ex-husband had said that was a good idea because she lays there with her legs up like that and then like in front of the television. And so he's like, you just gotta move her hand down like that so she'd be laying there and
She pets her pussy.
Moo Centerfold. She doesn't have any centerfold. She just has one little butt.
One butt.
And a lot of nipples.
And a lot of nips. There you go, girl.
You know about those
That's
nippies.
all you need.
My latest thing is like, she's a beautiful girl. She's got a pretty face. She's got a nice body. She's got a round tummy with lots of nipples on it. Like I just tell her everything.
She's a very eligible bachelorette then.
She is. She's a bit hairy, but sorry. Off on that little tangent. Moo. Everything's about her at the end of the day.
Moo tangents. Got that into a segment.
We got Abby Lee the other day going, she was like, cut, in the middle of everything that she said, she's like, cut that, and then she did it, cut that, and I'm like, this will be the funniest thing at the end of the day to cut all together.
All the cuts.
Do you ever see that Lisa Kudrow show where she's like an actress playing a has-been actress and then gets a reality show, and she's like, we can't use that, and she's like, cut that, we can't, and she's like, anyway. Okay, next question. Without naming names, what was your favorite and least favorite relationship to date and why? Come on, tell me, and I'll get you some champagne over that.
Yay, let me finish this. Answer the question.
And you don't need to name the names, and they probably won't see this. Oh, they will, definitely, because I bet you all your boyfriends are still kind of in your life. Like, keeping tabs. Oh, I'll just pour myself first, shall I? And I just did a giant garlic pepper.
It's okay. I think my least favorite, was probably because of me.
Oh. Yes.
Like I've definitely had my fair share of dating douches, but I remember when I first started trying to be sexually active, I had the biggest crush on one of my best friends, and we would make jokes about sucking dick because Lil Wayne was popular, and he always talked about sucking dick in his lyrics. So I was like, what's the big deal about sucking dick? He's like, you want to know? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, I'll show you how. And I was like, for real? And he's like, yeah, you could suck my dick and like you'll figure it out. And I was like, okay. And I thought like, girl, you're gonna do it. You're gonna suck a dick.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're gonna do it like a bad bitch. It was the worst ever.
Really?
What
did you
we
do
were in his mom's minivan.
Yeah.
And he's like in the back of the seat, and we went and picked up big gulps because I was like, I think I'm gonna need something to drink. So we had big gulp sodas. Yeah, we planned it out. And I was in the back seat, and I went like this. I was like, okay, just pull it out and like get it ready. And he's like, you're not gonna look at it? I was like, no, what the fuck?
Oh, it was too intense with the eye.
I didn't want to look at it because I'd never really seen a dick in real life. Like,
how old were you?
I was 17.
Whoa.
So I was of age, you know, for my first dick to suck. You know, it's kind of late, I guess, to the party, but I was so weird about it. I didn't want to see it. And then when he finally pulled it out, I like started screaming. I was like, I was like, it's out. Are you serious? And he's like, are you serious? Do you want to do it? And I was like, yeah.
Way to make him feel bad.
I know. I was a complete ass. And then he's like, okay. He brings it to like my mouth, and it wasn't fully hard, so it was just like a soft dick.
Oh, like what is this ramen?
And it was weird. It was so weird, and it was like the worst thing ever. And he used to like walk me to school and like walk me to my classes every day.
So did you get it hard?
No, I didn't get it hard. I think I ruined it because I was like
this is
freaking out.
So this is the worst relationship?
I think so, because that was so bad, and like we never fucked again after. Yeah.
Oh, you had already fucked.
No, we hadn't fucked, but we were like makeshift boyfriend and girlfriend to me, and that like weird BJ like kind of like stopped our whole relationship, and I was just like, damn.
Do you ever think about him and think, I wish we had our time over again?
Me too. Yeah, I definitely do.
Oh, do you reckon that he's seen you in scenes and being like,
he knows.
oh my god, she definitely.
He knows. We've hung out recently.
Well, I hope that he feels bad about not trying harder to like keep you in his life, because
it's weird because he has a girlfriend now, and so like I've seen him after like have girlfriends and stuff, and like.
Is he cute?
He's really cute. Yeah, he was like the hot basketball
what
guy.
Was his name? Just kidding. I should have given you longer to answer. Interesting. And what's the best? Oh, the best one.
The best one. It's kind of like a two-parter because my current relationship right now is really fucking good. I've like never had someone so attentive to me, and like just all about me.
And that's nice, like, because sometimes that can be a turn off if you're not in a good place.
Right, yeah.
If you're not in a good place, someone being that.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what, I guess if it's from a genuine place and not, like, I'm here because I don't want you to see anyone or be around anyone else, or I'm trying to help you, or I'm obsessed with you and I don't like myself, you know, he's got his own thing.
Yeah, he's got his own thing, and he's like...
Can you not lick me there? That looks weird.
he's happy. He's very happy to, like, take me to work, pick me up, and, like, have lunch with like my male co-stars and not be insecure about it.
That's the hottest thing.
It's really hot, and it's really like admirable and mature. So it's a big step, you know.
So I think that we just answered it in that. I mean, that sounds like you're grown, So you're excited and open to that, and
Yeah.
then also you found someone because you like yourself, obviously, at this stage of the game.
100%.
Hopefully.
Yeah, no, I'm in a good space,
yeah,
like you said.
That then you're like, I'm gonna receive this. I'm gonna find a guy that will give it.
Give it to me.
That's good, but those are the most important things. I think Oprah, not to sound cheesy, said it the best when she said, it's an equal, relationships should be complementary, not supplementary. So you complement each other, but you don't need anything from each other, and then you find those nice guys.
Yeah.
And shoot off some other slogans from campaigns. What's the other one? Oh, equal. Oh, it's an equal communication and admiration is a good relationship. Equal communication and admiration. I told you I had more slogans.
I like it. I like it all. All of those
They're my
words
favorite
are
ones.
Things that I've learned. I feel like in my past relationships, like had pieces of things that I wanted. Like I had a guy that had admiration for me but didn't respect my job, or only respected my job but not me as a person, or things in bits and pieces. But this person currently has it all.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's pretty nice.
I think we should cheers to
Cheers
that.
to that.
Cheers, tea. Oh, no, I don't know what that is though. It's just one letter.
It's okay, we love tea.
Yeah, he deserves to be
He
up on
deserves
it.
it.
Yeah.
The best letter in the alphabet.
I like him. Approved.
Approved.
Good girl, Moo Moo. She's so pissed at me. Now, what does it mean you are currently the most awarded black woman in the adult industry, and I want to know what that means to you.
It's really crazy. I think my first award
it's huge.
show.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I am so proud to know you.
Yeah.
And I think that, if it's going to go to someone, thank God it's you.
Thank
because,
you.
I feel like you're so humble. You're not always trying to go out of your way to be this advocate or whatever, but you are also an ally to everyone, and you're supportive, and, you are a proud black woman. So that's nice that it comes around, and it's not like you... It's just landed, the chips have fallen exactly where they have, and it's in a beautiful way. So how does that feel? Is that a big thing to you, though?
It's
now
definitely...
that's happened? Yeah.
I didn't even know that it was, possible, because there's so many other black women that came before me that I think are just fucking monumental and, historical. And it's, blows my mind that they haven't been more awarded. For instance, Skin Diamond, she only got one Avian Award for sucking dick, and she's was a pioneer in the industry for her time, and even still, and Naomi Banks, Jada Fire, there's so many, Heather Hunter, there's so many amazing women that the fact that I got more awarded, it's a bittersweet. I wish that these women had more awards. It's very nice that it's me, but I'm they are so
But that's you feeling guilty because that's just what we do.
Right.
And that's what women do, and that's what anyone that's... you're also young, but at the same time, that speaks to your character, because you're but wait, everybody else deserves it.
Yeah,
why
they
is
do.
it me? It's you deserve this.
They do.
But that's why it's even better, because you don't even feel like you're owed it or anything like that. And you're no, but they do better things over there.
They really do.
But that's why I think people rise to the top that are always worried they're going to get found out as not being that amazing thing that people think they are. All the best creators and artists are always worried, they say, about that imposter syndrome or being found out. And you hear it all the time with the greats. They win Academy Awards or anything, and it's crazy because that is you, and I can't wait to see it go even further. But and I guess you being a black woman and in this industry, and knowing you for a little bit, it's really exciting to see you get the accolades that sometimes you don't always see when you're working or in, an industry that's tough, and also, without ignoring the elephant in the room, it's the, because I know that you're not, you don't want to, be banging, you just want to be a part, have a seat at the table with everyone else.
100%.
So, and it doesn't always have to, it's like being a gay man. I don't want it to always be about, I don't need to go out there and fly the flag all the time. Now, maybe sometimes that makes me feel like I'm oh, I should be. But, and at the same time, I'm proud of it and whatever, but...
it's nice to be a representative.
Yes. But
has
it changed your mind a little bit more now, too? Does it make you want to... Not change your mind, because you're an advocate anyway, and you are a strong black woman, but does it make you want to push new boundaries and...
100%. I think, the reason why I have these awards is because, someone told me, oh, black girls don't get awards, or like you won't get this, or you can't get that, or like black girls don't sell, or whatever negative thing they had to say made me push myself harder to get to where I am, and it's not gonna stop just because I have the most awards currently. For
makes you more proud.
More proud.
Oh no, yeah, keep going. Should we skull? Like it's a drinking game. You know, it's just like skull.
Garçon. He's coming.
Noodle. Garçon.
Garçon. I saw in a movie that's how you call
Must get
people.
the garçon. Oh, what is it? So Ana Foxxx, you got hit by a car.
I
and
did.
I shot myself.
Yes,
On the
this
same
happened
day.
on the same
See, I have to
day.
bring it back to me. Okay, so Anna got hit by a car the
And
other day
I got
when
ran over by a reindeer.
we had to reschedule.
We did.
Because one, I had gotten food poisoning and I was actually sitting there going, oh, how am I going to get there to do this thing? I've been on the toilet and then flipping around, mouth, same bowl, and then I get this text from Anna going, oh, James, I got hit by a car. Like, way to one-up me. And I was the one that was sick. I was sick, and you got hit by a car. So you clearly won, but I'm glad that you were alive. Okay, so what happened?
Well, I was renting a house over here in the Malibu Hills, and it was just you could simply just walk down and go to the beach like here, like just like this. And so me and my level T, we walked down and we went to the beach because it was so pretty at night, and it's like, it's quiet, it's pretty. We walked down, our friends had left, and we smoked a cigarette, smoked some weed, chill out, be gay, kiss each other.
Oh, did you? Is that what you do with your friends? Oh, sorry.
No, it was just tea.
Oh,
It was just tea.
okay.
Then my friends had left, and then we went down there to be all a little monads.
Okay.
But you know what's weird? I didn't think about fucking. I didn't think about fucking, which I should
Sand.
have done. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
I knew better. But we were on our way back up and walking on the side here, and a car just fucking bumped me. I was in front of him, and a car just fucking bumped me and pushed me over the side. So I didn't even know what happened. I just heard the dink of the car, like I heard like a noise.
How did you hear? Was that it colliding with you?
Yeah, I heard the collision. I heard that.
So it's behind you.
I was facing towards him because I was in front of him. So I was like,
So did you see what sort of car it was?
No, I didn't even know that a car hit me. Like I just heard a noise, and I just heard T yelling stop, and then I realized I was rolling.
Stop to you or the car?
I think he was yelling to me because there wasn't a rail, and I rolled down the street and then over the side. So he started yelling stop, and I went over the side.
Like what? Like you?
Like I could stop, yeah. And I was like, I would like to. As I'm rolling, I would love to
Stop running away, Anna.
This is unpleasant.
I'm embarrassed. I'm walking home by myself.
I would love to stop flying through the air. This would be great.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, right. Stop.
Stop.
So yeah, he instantly jumped over the side and like ran down, and neither one of us knew. I didn't even know there was a cliff. I wasn't even aware of anything. I was aware I got hit once he picked me up out of the dirt, and I was like, oh shit, I got hit by a car.
So you just thought you just fell over?
I didn't know what happened. I was like, whoa, I forgot about some drugs I did or something. like all I know, the lights went out and I was just like confused. I didn't know what happened, and then like his demeanor like let me know everything that happened. I was like, oh, I'm in the dirt. Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, I got hit by a car, you know? So yeah, I got hit by a car.
And you just got a couple of scratches?
I got scratches. My hand and my hip are like the worst. Like I have like a little road rash on my hip right here, and then like my hand right here looks like I don't know if you guys ever saw Inuyasha, but like Moroku has these like little things that he can suck people in his hands. It's an anime thing. Yeah. I'm a nerd, so it looks like I'm Moroku right now. So
you're a Roku.
Yeah, okay, no. So I feel kind of badass because you know, like Blade, how he has scars and shit. Like, so I kind of feel cool. I feel.
Well, you look cool.
Good,
I feel like if anyone could pull off that.
Yeah, you know, I'm really lucky that I didn't stay rolling in the road and the car didn't actually hit me, that it clipped me.
It must have clipped you in such a slight way. Like,
I think so. I can feel where it hit me.
Yeah.
So it just like hit my side there a little bit. And, you know, it's PCH, it's really skinny.
Yeah.
They did drive away like a fucking asshole, but it's, you know,
Do you think they
karma's a
noticed?
bitch. You kind of have to notice. How do you not hear, like, because if I heard the car, how do you not
just
hear?
like, I don't want to know.
And then, like,
but then
a whole
that
ass person.
show up on the news the next day and you've done a hit and run and it's murder.
Yeah, if it would have been worse, like, yeah, the
That's
person,
like,
I think the person knows.
You would stop though.
I think the person knows. Like, I don't drive, but when I did drive, you're just so aware of the car. You can feel like when you go over a little bump and, like, anything. You can feel when you're going too fast, too slow. So, we made a lot of parkour jokes about it, though. About my accident, because my boyfriend's like, man, you flew. And, like, he's so nice and sweet. My asshole self, I don't know why. I was just like, oh, did I look like Eddie from Tekken?
Oh.
Did you ever play Tekken?
Oh no, I thought you said Taken.
Oh no. No, well, Taken too, because they be jumping over trains and shit. That's what it looked like.
From Tekken.
Tekken, Eddie from Tekken.
Okay, so anyway, let's not worry about that now. Back to us.
And now we're back.
I want to know, what was the most exciting paycheck you ever got? Doesn't have to be the biggest, and how old were you?
Probably my financial aid when I was younger, when I first went to college, you know? Because, like, I had a job, I worked at Starbucks, and
Everyone works at Starbucks.
I had never drank coffee, so I was, like, terrified to work there. I, like, filled out the application as, like, kind of like a whatever the fuck, like, I got, like, a bunch of applications, just filled them out, and Starbucks was like, we'd love to have you. I was like, oh, shit, what the fuck is a latte? I didn't know people that drink coffee are, like, expensive crackheads. Like, they're very, like, aggressive. They're like, well, this doesn't taste like it has 8 shots of espresso. My family doesn't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee, so I didn't know that.
Doesn't just sound well, you would know, yeah. But,
I know now.
People, like, with their orders, it's like, that $6 gives them, like, the power of, like,
yeah.
I want things the way I want it.
Like,
that's their one way to have a bit of power over everyone.
Yeah. We had a lady that would, like, daily cuss us out, like, because she wanted 8 packets of equal sugar in her mocha. And if she didn't think it tasted like 8 packets of equal packwits, she was a packwit. If it didn't taste like 8 equals, she would like throw it out and like make us remake it. So they're like the rudest people. Like coffee people are like really aggressive. But after working at Starbucks, I thought that was a lot of money, and I was like, this is how people buy houses. You save up $200 at a time, forever, and then you're rich. Yeah. And then my financial aid check, I just remember never even thinking a comma was like a possibility, and like seeing that comma kind of drove me to want to see more commas in my checks, you know? So the first time I got like a comma in my check, I was like, what? This is all mine, and I could buy shit. Little did I know.
What did you buy?
Books.
Books.
Fucking books.
So
School
you
supplies.
You
have to. But you know, you get to splurge a little bit on like little things for yourself. So like I bought, at the time I was going to college, those belt buckles with your name initial on it were really big. The little ones you could have like a different color band, and like the belt buckle has your initial like in Old English. It's like a thing. It's a thing. It's not a thing anymore, thank God, but it was a thing. And so like I was so excited to buy these like $3 belts. And
that's so cute.
Yeah.
Do you have expensive taste now or no?
I feel like I'm growing into being bougie. It kind of happened overnight.
You'll be ruined.
Yeah, I know. I used to be like anti designer bags. My mom's a really big bougie woman. She designer panties and designer bags, and she doesn't even do anything like this. She's a very homely Christian.
Did you get her into it? Did you say?
No, she did it. And I saw like she took me to a Louis store when I was like 12, and I saw how much a key charm cost, and I was like, what the fuck? Like it just like I disliked designer since then, and I wanted to make.
It's good that you
disliked it, and I wanted to make myself look bougie without being expensive. And now that I think that I've come into like a fuck ton of money, that I'm like, meh, let's just buy some Prada. Let's just buy some Louis. Let's just fit in with the. Why not? So now I feel bougie. Now I do. Now I feel like I enjoy going into restaurants and like ordering whatever I want because I can. You know, like no limits, and not being like, oh, I only have this much. I can only get the tuna tata. So I'm a little bougie now, but I still like I still love supporting like local businesses. Like I buy my lingerie from. I talk to the women that make it. You know, the women that make my wigs.
Good. Oh, nice.
We have relationships.
What is this one called?
Sasha.
Sasha.
They're all Sasha.
Oh, they're all Sasha.
They're
How
all
do you know the
Sasha.
difference?
Well,
or is
there's
this your
different
persona?
Sasha. There's different Sasha. Like this is like a general Sasha because she's good. She's everyday. There's like highlight Sasha, like maybe like ombre Sasha.
Ooh.
There's 40-inch Sasha.
A 40-inch?
Yeah, she's on the way.
Extra inches.
It's so long, Rapunzel. You know, like they have like different personalities, but they're all Sasha.
Ooh, I like that. Sasha Fierce.
Sasha Fierce.
Sasha Fierce. Okay. So you've worked for Playboy for years. What is a highlight from there and your favorite shoot?
I think a highlight from Playboy is my first time being invited to the Playboy office. Jordy was there. She's a playmate for Playboy, and she was there. And Holly took me on it. I call it the Holly train, where she takes you through everybody's. You go through. You say hello to everybody, and it was like everybody was so nice. It was like the office where they're like, oh, you know, like they were so cute and everything.
So it's everything you wanted.
It was like more like I dress nice because like I think I'm a living Barbie doll, but they were like way more like everybody's like so sparkly and happy, like they're so cute and they're all
It is
working,
like that,
you know?
yeah.
Like no one looks like they're like are not happy to be there. So it was like a very like happy environment and just like all the hope that Holly gives me. Like she's like, you're gonna do this shit, and I'm like,
she's the best cheerleader.
You know she is. So like that day, I like when I first went to the office, I was like,
yes, gotta go there.
Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
Inspiring. Good.
Inspiring to have each person like look at you and think that you really are the shit. Like no one was dismissive or anything. Like everybody was like truly interested
like, oh my God,
in listening.
someone is here that is, you know,
that
like,
we want to work with, and so it was just a very inviting atmosphere.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And you've joined Centerfold. What
Yes.
can we expect from your page?
I think Centerfold is really fucking awesome because I never consider myself like an influencer, even though like I think sex workers are influencers, but you know there's like a kind of a
In
difference.
what way?
Like where they kind of separate sex from like anything else, you know, where we might be a hell of an influencer in this world, but they kind of don't cross over.
Right.
So Centerfold kind of is like letting us cross over into like just I'm a human being, you know. I get to show more of my human
and that's
stuff.
really good. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I think they would like that. Like that's good.
Right.
Yeah.
Where like I'm on a lot of other platforms where like I'm just like, you know, peddling smut.
Yeah, smuddling pet.
I'm peddling smut.
Yes.
On Centerfold, it's me. Like I actually get to talk like I would on my Instagram, on my Twitter. Yeah, but it's stylized, so it's like not just like me being on Instagram for like 5 or 10 seconds,
Stylized
you know.
connections. I
Yeah,
love that.
exactly. Stylized
Very
connections where I'm like actually talking about what I'm doing and what's going on, and like here's the pictures of the shoot that I like, not just like my fucking rated R, like you know, like I could just show you like the woman that inspires.
Yes,
the
and I
sexy.
bet you that your fans want to see that too, because like that's sexy and attractive and a turn on is also that other aspect that I feel like no one picked up on. It's like, well, since social media, you're able to follow these adult influencers' lives there, and you guys, it's been great because then you can actually monetize and also mainstream yourselves through whatever. But now having that platform to be able to, having that platform to monetize being a personality as well, out there in the world living great lives and making more money on your own terms because of how social media came about, is way better than the old days.
Way
and
better.
now this is like something that's needed.
I like it a lot because, like, for instance, when I'm peddling smut, like my captions have to be like, I hate it, but like we have to talk to like our those fans, so we have to say stupid shit like, oh my god, I'm so horny right now. I'm not so fucking horny, you know, like so like I don't have to bullshit. Like I have to bullshit, and each time I write like one of those like little sleazy captions, I'm like, bleh. Like no, like I'm a horny person in my own nature, and I fuck for me. So it's like just like it's kind of crazy to me to try to like word it for people that want to watch me fuck. Like I don't know why you're watching me. I know why I humped. I don't know why you're here. So like I have to like interpret it for people. on Centerfold, I don't have to interpret anything. I could talk like this and be like, yeah, what's it?
Yeah.
I burp. Just more chocolatier. Like if you threw a melted Hershey's on Elsa's pussy.
But Holly always says Elsa's pussy's fat.
Oh no, yeah, I do have. We do have fat pussies. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Our flashlights are the same. I think it's a good thing. Yeah. Like when I watch myself getting fucked, I'm like, thank God I have extra padding because some people be coming in with impact, you know, like.
And then can you see it like, what's the downside of having thin lips?
I would think you have no bumpers.
Oh, because then it's just hitting the bone.
Yeah, you're just in there. Yeah, you need some.
You need some suspension.
Yeah,
what is it?
Cushion.
Suspension.
Yeah. Cushion. All of it.
Yeah, cushion suspension.
All of the above. We got shocks.
Okay. What is the best date you've ever been taken on? Where did you do? Where did you go?
Kind of sucks because I'm like a foodie person, so I really like to eat. And if anybody's taken me on a good date, it's probably been me.
Oh, that's good. Date yourself.
You know, like I do like being taken on dates, obviously, but I've taken myself to go eat at like like if I like something that I want to go eat, I'll take myself there. I'm not like, I wish some guy could take me to fucking Nobu. Yeah. No, like I heard about Nobu. I took myself the first time, and like half of these places up PCH, like I love eating here. So I love seafood. So I've taken myself from like from South Bay up here to eat. So everywhere up the coast here, I've taken myself on dates, and I take my girlfriends on dates.
That's the best answer yet. I love that. Like, date yourself, I say. And I love a table for one. Do you love a table for one?
I love a table for one because I'm that person that sits there, and I feel like you can't help but hear everybody's conversation. So it's like nice. TV.
Yeah,
and
that's
TV. I love watching TV. I'm like, oh, Cheryl's not doing good.
Yes. Oh no.
Oh, they're breaking up. Oh my God. Oh, they're on their first date. That's so
I've never heard it put like that before. That's so good because you really do get like
people watching
audible TV, and then you're just like sitting there eating whatever you want without anyone and trying to get your food.
Whatever, and
I don't like sharing.
I don't like sharing either. And
just order the thing if you want that. I ordered this whole thing. I need to eat the whole thing.
And then you don't have to wait for something like sometimes I hate when you're eating with people and they're like being too polite, or if you have like an appetizer.
I'm a person, and I'm like I don't want to share with them because then they're like, and I'm sitting there so patiently.
Take a bite, bitch, so I can take a bite. You know, like the order that you do things when you're sharing food, like you have to like
My ex and I had these friends that always wanted to do family style, and it was so annoying. Oh, Topher Grace.
Sometimes I don't like family style because I don't necessarily want. Like, I'm an independent bitch, so I don't like when somebody's like, let me scoop you some shit. I'm like, you know how like there's always a person that wants to scoop this dish on everybody's plate.
I want to wait till everyone's finished, and then they're like, do you want to eat this? I'm like, no. And then they eat it, and I'm like, I haven't eaten. You've been eating it the whole time without even worrying.
Right, there's certain dishes in the family style that you know that person really wants.
But why don't we just all order whatever we want, and then if you want that thing, you can order that too, unless it's like an as well as your main dish, and you're like, we're gonna split that half thing. Because then you know exactly what you're getting too. I'm like, show me what my portion is, and I'll eat that.
The only thing that I like sharing really is oysters because we all know it's 6 and 6. Like, you know, a dozen.
And who wants to eat, like, I can't eat too many.
I don't want to eat a dozen oysters.
Yeah.
I'll happily eat 6. I might eat 7.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to eat the whole dozen.
Yeah.
So it's easy to share, but with something like chicken fingers or... I don't know, like, you know, like something really yummy. Like, you know, everybody took one and, you know, like, you're like, want more, and you're just like waiting for everybody to like finish. And you're like, God damn it, you guys are so slow. This nice, I don't know, glazed shrimp is delicious. And you only took, you put too little on my plate. I want to eat the whole thing.
Yeah. Jesus.
Being polite. I'm about to start eating like a toddler. I just be like, fuck this.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to ask you a couple more questions.
Okay.
3 words used to describe you.
I'm mad at what first came to my head because I really wanted to think about it, but black as fuck came to my mind
Black
first.
as fuck. Black as fuck. That is 3 words.
But they are 3 words. Black because like everything about black is me, like not only being African American, but like the color is like deep and like often like the underdog of colors, but it's every color in one. Ass. I have nice butt cheeks. I do anal.
Ooh.
Fuck. I do that.
You do that.
There you go.
You do it for me and I'm gay.
Fuck it, fuck that, fuck this, fuck it, you know.
I love you on the podcast. This is so fun. I know it's a gift that keeps on giving. It just keeps coming out.
Yay. Hi, I'm Ana Foxxx and you're watching Life on Mars.